What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video, backtesting video. We are picking up exactly where we left off. um I'll give you a little bit of context. We're basically just looking at the week of Christmas 2023. This video isn't going to be out till like February though, and that's purely because I have like a backlog of videos that I want to get out. So but same concepts, same stuff, just another day. And yeah, what I was doing a lot as well, looking at the ranges, dragging them out into the neck, looking at the Asian range, for example, and dragging that out into London kill zone and seeing how price treats that. But like I said, this is Thursday, the 28th of December. This is not nice price action. Anyway, we run up, we take out Asia's high, we then run up deeper in London. One thing I've noticed, price will take out Asia's high before London starts, and then it will tend to, London will dig deeper into that. But anyway, we have a reversal here. So we run out these highs. Here we have a break in market structure. It's midweek as well. I say midweek, it's the Thursday, but we've just taken out significant buy side liquidity up here. That's about as much context as we have on this time frame. And then you can see we have a nice optimal trade entry here to be selling from. Now ideally we could sell down here, but the amount of consolidation in this isn't ideal anyway. But let's say we go short here. High, low, higher, high. So this is also a breaker. Low. We want the lowest closing candle wick. Type breaker in there, like so. And then you can see we eventually trade through the Asian range, running at their lows. And this is a simple goal every day of this week that we have analyzed. The high and low of Asia get taken. Here we take out the high and run to the low. Here we take out the low and then run for the high. And here we take out the high and then we eventually run for the low. So this is a doable model. But like I said, everything's easier said than done when it comes to Forex, isn't it? So we trade into that, like so. Move back, a lot of consolidation, heavy consolidation. And you can see as soon as New York starts, we just show instant weakness. Trading aggressively through this low. That's one thing I noticed. We traded aggressively through that, and then price just seeps. 8:30 hits. What do we anticipate? Either a retracement or reversal. Retracement. Where do we run for? Last recent up close. Takes out, stops below, up above that buy side liquidity. Then we dig deeper and we consolidate. I am pretty much skipping through this pretty quickly, and then we dig deeper on London close. The reason I'm skipping through it so much is because this is not nice price action. It's not nice to look at, do you know? So, and a lot of my backtesting videos aren't ideal right now because of the time of year it is. But once the markets loosen up a little bit, I'll stop being so fickle. Like, look at this Friday. I'm not even gonna bother. Shall I? Yeah, we are gonna bother. But I mean, like, it's not ideal trading conditions is what I'm saying. So, oh, done that wrong. Do we take out these lows? We don't take out low, we take a lot. Yeah, right, we dig into that in the new week. Interesting. See, when price avoids certain levels, you can anticipate the next week running for them. They'll make more sense at the end of this. Fragment. Again, same thing. Draw out a buffer. Interesting that we pull right back up to the Asia range high. Oh, I didn't do the 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. That's what I was looking at. Let's quickly see what. Does it up bearishly? Here's a 3 a.m. candle. We don't trade back into that. Here's the opening candle. Interesting. Right, so let's see. We run out Asia's high. Nice breaking market structure right here. Breakaway gap right here. And you can see we can start running for lows. I like to see this immediate rebalance. You could sell into that. I've seen ICT do it. Immediate rebalance here as well. You can see we're just constantly taking out lows. I like to see this. Another gap gets created here. Let me make these gaps orange for now. I feel like ice cream. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Trade back up. Now retracements like these, learning. Okay, again, what do we expect at 3 a.m.? Retracement or reversal? We got retracement here. We trade up into the fair value gap. Now, yeah, retracements like these, I never really know. One thing I struggle with is not knowing where it's going to retrace up to. I've gotten a little bit better at it, but you can see we trade up into this fair value gap, not this one. Why not this one? I don't know. Why not that one? I don't know. One thing to check as well, we anticipate some kind of run on stops anyway at that point. Why? Because it's 50% off our anticipated range. We drag this out. It's low. You see we trade to 50% level. So what do we anticipate? A run on stops. So we get that run on stops here. This swing high. So we go to it. I guess we'll look at I guess what we could do if you wanted to find out where we're going to go to is just look from the candle that's breaking market structure, look to where the most recent swing high is. This is the most recent significant swing high. So you could argue it's that. Obviously with time we can get better at things like being able to anticipate such moves, but there's another breakaway gap, or should we say measuring gap. That's just a normal fair value gap. And price stretches down, starts getting drawn. Look at it, it gets drawn down to Asia lows, so we can get out. We can take off some of our position here. And then we can also wait until these lows get grabbed as well. Because that was the low of, again, yesterday's low. Look how we target yesterday's low. So here we targeted yesterday's highs. Those highs got ran out straight away though. Here we took out yesterday's highs and then we ran for that. Then we ran for the lows. Interesting. This retracement up. Classic price action. Where do we pull back into? Asia range. Why? Asian range creates consolidation for the day. Again, classic price action. Asia range creates consolidation. We get the false move up for the lower move down. We trace back to the Asian range. Why? It's original consolidation. Trade back into this pullback here. Do we trade back into that fair value at that? We trade right to that. Interesting. That measuring gap. And we run up into that. That would be ideal. At the top of Asia range. It's also the midpoint of the London range, I believe. Let's take a look. Oh no, yeah, it's optimal. Okay, optimal trade entry. We trade up to optimal. This is optimal trade entry of London, so we could sell into that. One thing I've been looking at again recently, I used to always use the Fibonacci, and then pretty much just stopped completely. But now that I'm seeing how you can apply it to ranges like kill zones, you know, it's pretty useful. Even here, from this goes on low, high. Drag that out. Look at that. So there's ways this can be utilized, but I'd be anticipating this low to get taken. Does it get grabbed? As soon as that low gets grabbed, I'll just bet high. Oh, see, this low didn't get grabbed. The fact that this low didn't get grabbed, I would have anticipated it to get grabbed. It didn't get grabbed. So that means now I'd anticipate price to pull right back up. Preferably not take out this swing high, and then and you can see the new week. We dig down into that on the first day of Jan, but we'll be analyzing that next week. So you'll see those videos at that point. So in terms of getting out of this, I'll probably just, could sell below this low. This is engineered liquidity as well. Why is it engineered? They engineered this low because price didn't want to take out this low until the new week. They engineered this swing low for us to take out instead. And maybe it's possible that we can start to anticipate that somehow. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. I'm making this look really easy, guys. It's not easy. Trade back into this order block. Beautiful price action right there. 930, run up, run down. Again as well. That 3 a.m. opening, we trace back into it. So these opening prices do have something going on with them. I don't know what it is quite yet, but there's something going on with them, and I'm going to start marking them out more. Now the rest is consolidation. Then again, we do run higher, run for these buy stops, trade into this fair value gap, break a market structure, trade down into this breaker. But overall, it's quite consolidated anyway, so I don't really want to say too much. How long have we been going? 12 minutes. Okay, shall we take a quick look at... I'm thinking whether we should look at anything else. Let's do some higher time frame analysis whilst we're here, right? Let's look at the 4 hour and just see how price is. We'll look at last week's price action on the hourly. This is not something I usually do in my backtesting videos, but since we're here... why not? What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out all of the kill zones. And we're just going to look at how price delivered last week. One thing I do need to do another video of as well is looking at weekly profiles. Because I've only made one backtesting video doing that. Out of my abundance of backtesting videos, I've only made one looking at weekly profiles, which isn't ideal. So we'll be looking at those. I'm just gonna copy and paste them over. Is that midnight? That's midnight. I do prefer the arrow. We'll copy that all over to here. At midnight, that's midnight. And then we have Friday. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to thin them as well, because can we make them more transparent now? Okay, right. We'll make the daily ones a little bit more seeable. And what I'm going to mark out is I'm going to mark out the opens of each day and the highs and lows of each day. Actually, we'll just mark out the highs and lows of each day first. Lows are going to be red for sell side. highs are going to be blue for buy side. Thank you for being patient, guys. If you're still here, I'll be very impressed if you are. If you're still here, go leave a comment. Leave a comment saying, "Oh, I'm here." I'm curious to know who's here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get there next weekend as well. And I'm going to draw it right. I'm going to draw price right into where we are now, because why not? I am so in love with the charts. You guys don't even know. Right. So let's have a look at each high, all the highs and lows. So these lows have been absolutely shredded to bits. Let's get these highs done as well. We've actually had a break in market structure. What I'm going to do is this might be 4 AM. I'm going to mark out this low because we did grab this south side and it's a significant swing low. So I'm going to draw that out just so that we know that's there. That low's been grabbed. So all the red lines we know are swing lows, and all the blue lines we know are swing highs. So long as these blue lines get respected, I'm pretty sure we're going to be running to the next one. And we do have non-farm payroll tomorrow, but you're seeing this way in the future, so you're not going to understand what I'm saying here, or appreciate. You're not going to be able to appreciate what I'm saying here. Interesting. What was the weekly high? Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So for this week, last week, this is the high. So we'll make that extra big. And then the low of this week, we've had... That's Tuesday this week. So that's a new low that's been created. So weekly low. And you can see, like, look at the range that we're currently in, guys. Let's have a look. There's a lot of going on right now. Alright, so we're going to the 50% level, retrace, pull back a little bit. And if you look at the more recent range, for example, this range, in fact, let me have a look at this. We traded above the 50% level. Classic run up. What do we expect at 50% run on stops? So we ran higher, got the run on stops. I am expecting higher pound, but I'll be talking about that in my daily review. Yes, it's interesting to see. But overall, the weekly range, because this is a weekly range, I guess, we've just traded to the 50% level. And we're finding support. Let's look at the fair value gap one I got. I'm going to make this a different colour. Let's do orange. Let's do blacks. Is black going to help? We'll do white then. White and greys. Again, range. Oh my gosh, this is confusing me. I'm gonna make them white. If you, it's what it is. Right, so we've got this range. We've taken out sell stops below here. We traded higher. We came back down. Failed to take out this low. We ran up higher on the Tuesday. Pulled back after trading up the 50% level. Classic, that's fine. We expect to bounce. And this 25% level is providing consistent support, which is nice to see. And we have all these highs. These are places where we've taken out a low, we've taken out a daily high. So we should be bullish and we should be running for this. Right, I'm going to end this video here, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. I'm probably just going to stare at this a little bit longer and fry my brain. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.